just introducing ourselves. I am Praveen. I lead growth and product at Freecharge, and I have a colleague Abhilash. He leads all the big projects, all the experiments, all the long-term projects that we are focusing on for the next stage of growth or the next stage of product. Okay. So we'll do a small introduction about Freecharge. I'm assuming a lot of people know about it, but Abhilash will do a quick 2 or 3 minute talk about Freecharge, and after that I'll probably share some things in like what are the kind of challenges that we look at Freecharge, like how do we go beyond the current product, okay, how do we make a seamless product experience for our users. So handing over to Abhilash.
Hey guys, good morning. So giving a sense of Freecharge I think is important for you guys to understand where we are coming from, right? So our mission at Freecharge is that we don't believe you have to pay for talking to people, right? You don't. So a best way to sort of understand how we are thinking is to compare or look at Gmail. So to use Gmail, do you pay for it? You don't, right? It's an absolutely amazing product which keeps growing, and none of us pay for it. We use it. We have the same thought. So to make or for people to connect with each other, there is no need for, or there shouldn't be a need to pay. And our mission is to figure out all specific ways in which we can make it free for you, right? So this is the fundamental vision with which we operate. We have a huge mass of users. We are growing very fast. About 80-90% of our transactions happen on mobile. You can imagine, because it's fundamentally oriented towards mobile. In terms of how we are sticking to our vision, I don't know if you guys have used the Freecharge product. We sort of offer coupons today. That's our way of making it free for you, because some of these, almost all of these coupons are exclusive. So that's how we sort of give you enough value of what you have recharged. But we again would like to keep exploring a lot more, similar mechanisms. On the other side of things, Freecharge is also a marketing company. We have a lot of brands who come to us and try to understand consumers. So we sort of help brands reach out to the right consumers, right? So this ecosystem has to work. So if we are giving you free talk time, somebody has to pay for it. And we are saying brands that, why don't you reach out to these customers and, offer them something to try out your products, and which they are interested in, absolutely relevant for them. And in return, let's give them something to do that, right? So that's the entire ecosystem that we are trying to build. Obviously, we are, as Praveen mentioned, I lead what we call as special projects in Freecharge, which is a track where we are on the lookout for the next disruptions that's happening in the industry. We keep, we practically live in hackathons. So trying to understand what are those next key ideas that we can bring in, value proposition to the consumer that we can build. So I'll give it over to Praveen to sort of give a sense of the hacks.
Okay, just a quick split. How many of you are working for Android or have plans to make something for Android? Okay, anyone specifically for iOS and Windows? Okay, iOS, all of you iOS? Anyone for Windows? Okay, so that just to give a sense of how things are, 90% of our transactions happen on mobile, okay, of which a huge chunk, which is about 85%, are on Android. Okay, so most of the experiments that we are doing today, or most of the growth hacks that we want to build today, they are around Android. Okay, I'll list a couple of challenges, a couple of experiments, or a couple of hacks that we ourselves are building inside. The reason of sharing it with the larger audience at your story is that, hey, if you guys have a better idea or a better hack than what we are doing, okay, please feel to reach out to us. We can figure out a way that how we can work. Okay, the idea can be yours, the code is yours, but we have to figure out some logistics in terms of how we can obviously work on that. Okay, if you guys want to reach out to me, I am on pj@freecharge.com, pj@freecharge.com, and throughout the day, a couple of our engineers, a couple of our product leads, they will be around, so we can talk to them, you can exchange ideas. And if you have any doubts in terms of what kind of infrastructure that we are working on, what are the APIs that we work on, so the engineers will be around and in by around 11. Okay. So here's the thing, right? A couple of hacks that we are working on, or for which we are looking for answers, is that why do you want to get disconnected, okay, on a prepaid. So again, a split between our prepaid and postpaid. Our prepaid connections or prepaid recharges are 95%, okay, which is equivalent to what the market is all about, okay. So when someone is on prepaid, or someone is on a prepaid connection, why do you need to, wait for that time that your talk time goes out, okay? Then you find out basically it's time for me to recharge, okay? So can we make this an invisible process, right? In terms of before even you get to know that you are about to lose your talk time or about to lose your connectivity, okay? And your ability to access internet or talk to anyone. Your operator keeps on sending a lot of messages, right? Your reminders, your kind of talk time that you have activated. Okay, can someone build a hack around this and ensure that when the 80% of his talk time is consumed or the data plan is consumed, okay, can you just figure that out and bring out recharge credits and do auto recharge for the user? Okay, so can we make it as simple as why does the user even have to open the recharge app? Okay, can it happen invisibly? Okay, so now the examples I can probably give you of invisible features or invisible products as a Truecaller. Okay, I don't have to even save anyone's number. Okay, I don't even have to know who's calling me. It's always there. Okay, it's productive for me. So same way is that we're looking at recharge. Why would someone want to open an app and then try to figure out, no, I have to do a recharge? Okay, so that is one of the ideas that if you guys want to pick up, feel free. Second is based upon your behavioral patterns, right? Okay, how you are recharging, how you are, what connection have you activated for? Okay, are you even effectively using that connection? Okay, so you can probably look up to any mobile telco website. You have a list of all the plans. You also have that on recharge itself. Okay, so based upon the talk time that you have taken and based upon your consumption pattern, can you just recommend the best possible plan to the end user? Okay. Rather than just waiting for probably a lot of people are not even consuming the plan the right way. Okay, so how do you make it more efficient for the end user? Another ideas are, how do you detect, for example, let's say we just want to reward someone who's a smart guy. Okay, so how do you figure this out? Could it be a function of the kind of apps he has installed on his phone? Okay, could it be a function of the kind of spends he's doing? Someone is taking an Ola cab, someone is taking an Uber, or someone is going on a Starbucks, and we just want to reward that experience. Okay, so how do we build these hacks, right? For example, someone is someone doing a donation to a charity, to an NGO. Let's say, can you figure it out? Can you read some of the services? Okay, so what are those things? What are these good things that we can reward just like that? Okay, we can say, hey, you did a good, awesome stuff. Okay, here is 50 rupees talk time to you. Okay, or here is your 3G recharge, which we can do for free. Okay, so these are the kind of hacks that we are looking at. These are the kind of solutions that we look at. Okay, how do you go beyond your normal recharge experience? How do you become more invisible? Okay, so those are a couple of the ideas that I have right now. Okay, which I can share. Apart from that, any other ideas that you guys think about? Okay, in terms of recharge, or how do you make sure people consume more, transact more? Okay, feel free to pick them up. Okay, and you will see people from features around throughout the day, so you can talk to them. Any questions, guys?
So the concept of rewarding people for the good deeds, are they only with the partner NGOs, or could it be like any?
It could be anything, right? Just make it a plugin, like, okay, if it detects something, okay, just figure out what is the need. It can be anything, like, it can be as simple as taking a cab, it could be, let's say, taking a vacation. Okay, so let's say someone is going on a vacation to Goa, okay, you figured out some way that he has a travel app, he did a transaction, there's an SMS line in the message box, okay, and we want to say, hey, you're going to Goa, why don't you take 100 rupees for free? Talk in Goa for free. Okay, so just pick up any use case. Any other questions, guys?
In case it comes up later, I'm going to be here, so the rest of the team is not.
Okay, guys, thanks. All the best.
Thanks, Karan. Thank you. So the other partner for our hackathon, so we have Gaurav from Flat.2, which was acquired by Common. So he's going to quickly state the problem statement from their end.
Hello everyone.
Hi.
Can you be a bit more louder so that I know you are energetic and will be able to survive through the whole of hackathon. Hello everyone. Hello. So you must have read the problem statement which is given by Common So everybody is moving into the mobile first direction and stuff like that. So I'll just explain a bit more about the problem. I'll tell what's the real issue we face out, or our customers face out when they go out, and what is written is basically just a summary of that. And obviously, apart from this also, we encourage you to work on any other real estate problems or solutions you have in mind. We are not restricting you to just work on this problem. If you have any other idea which you think can be innovative in real estate, which is mobile first, we encourage that. So the problem that you're going to see is that one of the biggest problems that people face is, so one of the things is that discovery of people who are going to help them get a place. So if I came in Indiranagar area, so there are different kinds of people. There are brokers, there are PG owners, then there are people who might have a shared flat, who have a flat and who have a space to share. And then we have these flats without brokers group on Facebook. So that is one end of the problem, that communication end. And the other angle is that these brokers, these PG owners, these receive a lot of calls every day. And even today, they maintain the records of these calls on paper. Obviously, they maintain it on paper and they add the person on WhatsApp. But then WhatsApp is also used for personal communication. So a lot of this stuff is still happening manually. It can be on paper, it can be on Excel sheet. But I think there has to be one consolidated app, and obviously we are working on it. So we want you to also come up with more ideas. So that's the basic general problem, but we want you to, if you have any other ideas, the Common Flow team will be around, the Flat Chat team will be around. You can obviously interact with us and we'll be mentoring you throughout. And any other doubts you have? Okay, thank you.